Hello, children. How are you all? I am Anamika, your computer teacher here, with a new lesson that is uses of computers. In this lesson, you will learn about different uses of computers. Just like you learned in lesson 1, we use computer to draw, to solve sums, to play games. You might think, are we going to repeat that lesson? No, we are going to learn more about it. Yep.
Hello children, I hope you all are fine and taking care of yourself. As you know, it is too hot these days, so don't forget to drink lots of water to keep yourself hydrated. Okay? As you can see in this picture, there is a computer and we are going to learn about computers. So, I am Anamika, your computer teacher here with a new lesson. Lesson 2 Uses of Computer. In this lesson, we'll get you will get to know more about usage of computer that you studied in lesson 1, but we are going to have a deep study in this chapter. Okay? So let's get started. As you know, many people use computer to watch movie and cartoons and many series on it. In schools, it is used for educational learning purpose. In offices, it is used for daily transaction and to do daily transactions and to keep record of different items for smooth operations. In hospitals, it is used to prepare medical reports, and on railway stations, it is used to book tickets and to give you e-tickets also. So in these all ways, computers helps us to do our work easily and very quickly. Computer serves us the purpose of carrying out carrying out our work very smoothly, as it can do a task within the seconds and with full proficiency. So let's move to our chapter, uses of computers. As in this chapter, our first topic is uses of computers in different fields. We are going to discuss about these fields separately. As as you can see here, our first heading is home, and we'll discuss about other headings separately while we move on. Okay? So let's discuss about the first heading, that is home. You must have seen a computer at your own house or at your friend's house. They use it for their individual personal purpose. Their guardians or your guardians might be using computer to do their official work on it. You might be using it to do your homework or to play games on it. Okay? So at home, it is used to serve our individual based needs. Let's read uses of computers in different fields. You must have seen computers at many places. They are used in almost all fields and play an important role in our life. Computers are used for watching movies and listening to songs, searching for information on any topic, play, playing games, and doing homework. So, these are some of the examples of the different purposes it serves to us at our home. Okay, now let's move to our next heading, that is schools. In schools, my dear children, it is used to serve our learning purpose. As you must have seen in your school, there is a computer lab with many computers in it, and you go there to do your practical work there, to learn more about it, to practice whatever you studied in the class, to carry out that theory part practically in computer lab. You draw on it, you play games on it, you make tables, and you prepare charts, different things, so you can make your skills more sharp. And it is also used by teachers to make their teaching easy and smooth. First line we are going to read without the marker. Keeping records of the books in the school libraries. Okay, so it is not only used by the students and teacher, it is also used by librarian to keep records of all the books kept in the library in the computer. Okay, now we can use the marker, as it was covering the first line, that's why we didn't use marker for that line. Now second line, helping teachers in teaching, making timetable and report cards. As I told you, it also helps teachers in making their teaching work smooth and to have them in other tasks also, like making timetable, preparing lesson plan, preparing a content more interactive and interesting for you through computer, and making report cards. Just like the last session, you got your report card computerized. Okay, it was not handmade. It made the task of preparing report card for teachers very easily and smoothly, because electronically you don't have to write everything by hand. You can just feed the data in computer, and it will give you a printout of that data. Okay, so it eases up our work in this way. Okay, next line, doing practical work in the lab. This one also I explained you now, that whatever you study in the classroom, you go into computer lab and practice out that theory part practically in lab to make your skills more sharper. Okay. Next, helping to draw and color. Okay. Nowadays, many people use computer to make posters, and it is really very easy to make and prepare the posters and slogans on computer, as you don't have to mess up yourself with paints and large papers. Okay, you don't have to mess up your whole body and whole floor to prepare a big size poster and slogan. You can just prepare it on computer and then take a printout of whatever size you want. So it helps you in this way also. Okay. Now next heading is shops and offices. Keeping records of items. As you know, in shops and offices, in a single day, many things happen. Like in a single shop, they sell many things in a single day, and they have to record for every sold items. So they cannot depend on manual way to keep record of every item that they sold. Okay, so they use computer to keep record of whatever transactions happening in a single day. Then in offices, they carry out many meetings, many transactions, many data-based processing in a single day, and they just can't depend on people they employ to do that work, because it is nearly impossible for a person to record thousands of transactions happening in a single day with hand. Okay, so they provide laptops and computers to their employees so they can easily record every item in it and carry out their work smoothly and quickly. Next line, typing and printing bills. As you know, shops, they when they sell you an item, they give you bill. And nowadays, many bills are given electronically. You get a computerized receipt for whatever you bought. Okay? So, instead of writing you an handmade receipt, they can quickly give you a computerized receipt, which is much faster and easier to do so. Okay? It's a hassle-free activity. Okay? Next line, sending and receiving messages in offices. On computer through electronic mail, that is email, we can send and receive messages within seconds from one place to another place, from one person to another person. As in our corporate sector, we deal with a person deal with many people in a single day, and they also have to keep record of all the meetings and all the talks they carry out there. So through electronic mail, they can easily keep track record of all that matter, and also they can very quickly carry out this meetings and all. Okay, now move to next heading, banks. Keeping the details of bank accounts. As if you ever been to a bank branch, you must have seen that many people visit there on daily basis. As in a single day, they deal with thousands of people, the branch people, they deal with thousands of their customers, and they do the transactions on a very large scale. So to keep record of all that, they use computer, and to keep record of all the bank accounts and their detail of their customers, they use computer. Then taking out money from ATMs. So ATMs are also advanced level computers, which specially designed for cash out your money from your account. Okay, they are specially designed for that purpose. So they are also computers. Okay, now next heading, hospitals. As I told you earlier, hospitals use computer for keeping records of patients, preparing medical reports and x-rays, etc., helping doctors to know more about diseases and their causes. As in hospitals also, the hospital staff deal with many people in a single day, so they can't keep manual record of every person, so they use computer to keep record of all the patients, and they prepare medical reports through computer, because computer gives you an accurate and very efficient report without any mistake, because computer does not make a mistake. So it is better to depend on a computerized medical report. Then it also helps doctors to know more about diseases and their causes, because as being a doctor, you cannot go personally from places to places to learn about different diseases and their causes and their cure. As you have to as being a doctor, you have to give your time to your patients and to your clinic or hospital. Okay, so you cannot travel all the time. So through computers, being at a single place at one place, you can learn about all the diseases at through computer. Okay. Our next study, railway stations and airports. This you might be knowing that you have already witnessed this thing, that you must have been through train journey in your life, or you might be on an airplane. So you know that these days nobody gets a paper ticket. They can opt for that, but majorly people get elect e-ticket, that is electronic ticket. On their mobile, they get a message that so and so person booked a seat for so and so place. Okay, so booking tickets. It also serves the purpose of booking tickets. Sitting at your home, you can book a ticket for any place, for any train, and you don't have to go to station or junction to book a ticket personally. Next, keeping records of all the passengers. As many people travel in a single day in number of thousands, people travel from one place to another, and railway cannot keep a record of all those passengers, manually. So they use computers, they depend on computers to keep record of all that passengers and their train, about their train journey, from which place they get a train, from which place they got a train and to where. Okay, so this way it helps us also and to railways also. Next, giving information about arrival and departure timings. Through computer, if you have seen on station, on junction, that there are display boards. There are display boards, electronic display boards, they are also computerized devices, which is prepared to give you to display the timing of different trains, about their arrivals and departures, and on which station they are going to be, so that passengers don't have to ask about their train on counter. They can easily look up the display board and they will know about their train. Okay, now let's move to next heading. Next heading is space research and defense. Finding information about space, sending rockets into space, and helping the military to make security weapons. So, in India we have ISRO. Okay, so our ISRO uses computers. See, they are also using computers, but not like what we have in our school or at our home. They use advanced level computers. You can also say supercomputers, to carry out their research and discovery matters. For their research and discovery matters. Okay. Our next heading is learning new skills. Learning how to drive a car or fly an aeroplane. So it also helps you to learn a new skill like drive a car or fly an aeroplane. Now you might think how a computer can provide you a learning experience of something like drive a car or fly an aeroplane, because it serves your need of being at home and learn new skills. But being at home, how can you learn about how to ride a car? Okay, but see this picture, as a person is sitting here and a computerized and a screen, three screens are in front of him, as this is called computerized simulator. It gives you the real life like experience so that you can learn your skill at being at home, but you will get a real life like experience. Okay, you will not care, you will not be risking your life being at in real world and learning how to drive. You can sit at your home and learn how to drive a car at your home through this simulator. Okay, same way it goes with aeroplane, but it needs much more space than a single room. Okay, now next, learning different languages, cooking and much more. As you know, these days everybody is locked down in their house, so they are using their computer and mobile devices to learn about new things like different languages, cooking new dishes. Okay, you must have seen at your own house that your family members are learning new. They are experimenting with new dishes. Okay, they are searching it on internet and then they are trying it at their home. So how they are doing it? They are using computers, electronic devices to help them in this need. Now, next heading. Our next heading is designing. So first line we are going to read without the marker, because this top toolbar layer is covering the first line. So, designing clothes, cars, machines, buildings, etc. Now we can use the marker. So in first line, you saw that computers are used to design cars and buildings. Okay, they are used to prepare the design. They are not actually prepared on the computers. How? Because it's not possible. Computers are only used to prepare a plan, a map, a layout, okay, a framework to for that matter. Like if you're thinking about constructing a building, first you will prepare a sketch, a frame, a map on computer. You will discuss about all the details. Okay, then you will start working on that frame. Okay, next line, designing and printing books, newspapers, magazines, etc. So computers are also used to design books, newspaper, magazines, and it can also be printed out of it. Okay, so it is possible, but you cannot print out a building or car out of a computer. Okay, as this book, as you can see, this book is also designed and printed out of a computer. Okay, next line, making cartoons and animated movies. As you can see in this photo, there is a girl in front of a computer designing a character, cartoon character. So in this way, computers helps us to design the cartoons and animated characters. So this was all about the different uses of computer in different fields. As now you know that computer serves us many purposes. In different fields, it is used for different purposes. At home, you use it to play or to watch movie. In school, you use it to learn new things on it. in hospital it is used to prepare medical reports and to keep record of patients, okay, etc, etc. Now let's get to our next topic, that is role of computers in learning and teaching. So it not only serves the purposes in different fields of working, but it also help you in the process of learning and teaching. How? There is an example. Let's see an example. In this picture, a boy is doing a work on computer. So he is carrying out the practice work, whatever he's learned in classroom. So now he is doing it on computer. So he is refining his skill. Okay. In this way, computer is helping him to learn. Okay. Now, teacher is here to guide him, to instruct him. Okay. So with the help of computer, she is able to tell him that do this or that, do this or do that. Okay, by showing on computer. If there wasn't a computer, how it could be possible? Okay. So in this way, it also helps us in learning and teaching. Now let's read. Computers are changing the world very fast. My line is not very straight because my hand movements are like very zigzag, so don't mind that. Next, to keep up with these changes, we should also bring changes in our way of learning. As you know, computers, as new brands are bringing out computers with new updates. So computers are getting updated with new features, and they are also easing up our work and our lifestyle. So we are also changing according to this. This is also called a computer age. As you know, as you might be knowing, this is called a computer age because we are covered with, surrounded with computerized things. As you are learning this lesson on your computer also, so this is also an example. Okay. Next line. Computer is a wonderful tool. Tool means a helping aid. It has made learning of all these subjects interesting and easy for students. So, computer not only serves the different purposes and different fields, it also helps in learning of different subjects. As in EVS, you will get to know more about that topic by seeing a video on computer. Okay, just like that. So it helps you in learning also. Now let us now meet this wonderful tool and look at its role in teaching and learning. Okay. Now let's look at some advantages of computer in learning and teaching process. First, loss of information at a click. A computer with the internet acts as an ocean of information. Okay, like you must have served on internet, and internet is like an ocean of information where you can get many information on a single topic about any matter. You can search up different infinite things. You'll get search results in number of pages. Okay. Next, both students and teachers can benefit from it. They can search any question and get answers for the same at just a click. Okay, if you have ever searched on a search engine like Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, okay, so when you enter a question or a word in the tab and then enter it, you instantly get a number of results. Okay, thousands of results from which you can choose out the best which suits you according to your needs. So it helps us in this way and very quickly. Next, teachers get material on any topic and get ideas on various activities such as quizzes, worksheets, and setting question papers. As you know, in this lockdown time, we are teaching you with the help of computer electronically. You are learning this lesson with the help of computer electronically. So everything is carried out electronically. We are not in physical contact with each other. Okay, so we are giving you quizzes, worksheets, and question papers with through electronically. So computer helps us in this way also. It gives you the scope of preparing all this so that your teaching so that teaching of a teacher becomes more effective, efficient, and interactive. Okay, now next, better presentation. It is very obvious because you know on a blackboard, if a teacher explains your content or matter on blackboard, you might not be very much excited about that content, but if a teacher uses a monitor computer screen to explain that matter in with different shapes and slides and transition and including different animations, instantly it lights up your face lights up and you get excited about that matter. Okay, because it is presented in such a way that it is like you're not seeing that matter only, you are living that matter. Okay, you are experiencing that matter. Okay, with the help of a computer, information can be easily modified and presented in a better way. Okay, so with the help of computer, you can present any matter in such a way that the audience get excited about it and get involved in it. Okay, move to next heading. Use of audio video aids. Aids mean tools. Okay, with the wait, with the help of different audio and video clips, teachers can make their lessons interactive. As I just explained you, that including different means of presenting a matter, like including animation, transition, using PowerPoint to present you a matter, a lesson. You're including audio and video clips relating to that matter, instantly increases your interest in that matter and you get excited to learn about that matter. Okay, next, colors, sounds, and movements of objects add a fun element to the learning process. As we as we include transition, animation, and video clips, you get to see things moving on the screen. Okay, they are not just laying out on a blackboard. You get to see the things moving and uh, you get to see a real life based in real life shooted version of that matter. So it's like watching a movie. Okay, you're not only learning the theory, but it's like you're learning and having fun, like watching a movie. Okay, you get enjoyment in that matter. You that in that way, it increases your interest level and you get motivated to know more about the topic. Okay, just like in this picture, see this boy is enjoying himself also and learning a thing on his computer also. Okay, next, teachers can make use of educational games and series to motivate the students and help them learn in a playway method. So playway method is just what I explained here. Like you are learning and playing with that matter at the same time. You are enjoying that matter and learning that matter at the same time. So teachers can also use educational games and series to present that matter in such way so that it motivates the students to learn that matter deeply and keep their knowledge for a longer time. Educational games like while uh, displaying the lesson on screen, after the lesson you get to see different quizzes and worksheet and puzzles, question paper. Okay, so these are presented in a game way, in game play like. Okay, there's alphabet game. Okay, which is also used to inculcate in students about the basic English alphabetic knowledge. Okay, so same way, different games and puzzles and quizzes are used to solid that knowledge that you just learned about the matter. Okay, our next topic, next heading. So there's one more point in this heading. Smart classes. Wait. Smart classes have made teaching and learning more effective. This is what we are discussing now from the starting of the lesson, that when a teacher uses a computer to present a lesson plan and make it more interactive and interesting for the students, and students get excited and encouraged to learn about that matter, it is called smart class. Okay, because things are carried out in a smart way. So it is not the hard way, or it is done the smart way using computers. Teachers present their matter very interestingly that students get involved in it. So smart classes are very, very, very famous and useful in this learning and teaching process. Our next topic is online teaching and testing. So through computers online, we not only can learn, we can also test what we learn. As your school is doing just now, that they are providing you lessons on online electronically, and then they are taking your test also electronically online. Let's just read. Education is not limited to the classrooms anymore. It is true that you are not in your classroom right now. You are sitting at your home learning this lesson. I am sitting at my home teaching you this lesson. Okay, so we are not in classroom right now. Education is now much beyond the classroom aspect. Teachers and students can interact with each other even if they are miles apart. So just like now, we are not in physical contact with each other. We are not at a single place right now. You can't see me right now. I can't see you. You are sitting at your home. I am sitting at my home. Yet we are still connected through this lesson, which is provided to you through school on a YouTube channel online, and I am providing you this lesson with through online. So it also helps us in this way. It solves the problem of distance. Next, online tests can be conducted and results can be generated in no time. Okay, this what I just explained you. Like schools are your school is taking your online test. Okay, if you have ever participated in an online quiz or online test, the moment you submit the test, you get your result generated instantly. You get to know what are the points you missed, which questions you left, which questions you got wrong, which questions you got right, how many marks you got. Okay, instantly you get your result and analysis of that result. Okay, so you don't have to wait for your result. On through online testing, you get the instant result and analysis of the result. Okay, so this was your second lesson, children. It was about how a computer is used in different fields and what are its different purposes that it serves for different people working in different fields. Okay, like what the purpose of a computer for you, it might not be same for me. I might be using my computer for a different purpose and you might be using your computer for a different purpose. Okay, it could be same or it could not be same. Next, what we learned that it also helps us in our learning and teaching process, that you are learning your matter sitting at your home and I'm teaching you this matter sitting at my home. Okay, we are not in physical contact with each other, but yet this learning and teaching could be possible with the help of computer with an internet connection. Okay, so online things, doing things online makes our lives much easier and faster, as we don't have to wait for anything. We can get our instant results and instant search results. Okay, so this was your second lesson, my children. Now let's move to our book exercises. So this is your first question. Fill in the blanks with the help of hints given below. Hints are given here. You can check this box for spellings. And my dear children, you have to write all the blanks with small letters. Sorry, blanks, not words. Not blanks, words. You have to write with small letters. No word should be written in capital letter. So first one, doctors use computers for finding information about diseases. D-I-S-E-A-S-E-S. Diseases. Next, a computer is used for keeping dash of all items. So answer is records. R-E-C-O-R-D-S. Records. Third, a computer with the internet acts as an ocean of information. I-N-F-O-R-M-A-T-I-O-N. Information. Fourth one, computers can help students and teachers to interact from dash apart. Answer is miles apart. M-I-L-E-S miles apart. Last one, fifth one. A computer can be used for printing tickets. 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 So this was your first question. Now let's move to next question. You can pause it here to write it down. Then now move to next question. So this is your question B. Write true or false. Education is limited to classroom only. No, it is not. So it is false. Information on a computer can be modified and presented in a better way. True. You can get material on any topic from the internet. True. Fourth, computers are used in offices for calculating marks. False. Fifth, colors, sounds and movement add a fun element to the learning process. True. Okay, so this was your second question. Question B. You can pause it here to write it down. Done. Now move to next question. This is a match the following. Wait. We have to read the first question without the marker because it is covering that part if we use the marker. So let's read with me. C. Match the following by coloring each box on the right with the same color on the left. So you have to match these boxes and to color these B column boxes also. But coloring this part is only optional. It is not compulsory to color this box. You just have to match it. Okay. So first, making lessons interactive. It is done with the help of audio visual aids. Okay. Next, to print this, it is done in shops, at shops. Designing and printing is done for books and newspapers. Making timetable, it is done at schools. Last, to book tickets, it is done at railways and airports. Okay, so this was your third question. You can pause it here to write it down. And if you wish to color it also, then I have written the colors here so that you can easily color these boxes. First box you have to color with green. Second box you have to color with light yellow. Light yellow you can get with mixing white and yellow color. Then next box you have to color with pink. Okay, pink. Then fourth box you have to color with yellow, that is bright yellow without mixing white. Okay. Last you have to color with blue. Okay. This is not compulsory. Okay, it is not compulsory to do. You can do so if you wish to do. Now move to next question. Pick the correct answer. A dash helps the doctors to know more about diseases and their causes. So it is done with the help of computer. Next, a computer helps the dash to make security weapons. Whom it helps? Military. A computer lets you send and receive dash in offices. What is send and receive in offices? Messages. Next, last, dash is used to withdraw money. What is used? ATM is used to withdraw money. Okay, so this was your fourth question. You can pause it here to write it down. Okay, children, so your lesson second is finished and completed, and we have also completed the book exercises. In next part, we'll carry out with the copy work. Send your assignment work in neat and clean writing to me as soon as possible for you, and don't do any spelling mistakes. Okay, now this is the end of first video. Take care. Bye bye.